What's up, everyone? This is the Acid Mango, or Acid Mangoes, or whatever the heck you want to call me. Well, this is my first video, so I'll just take a small second. I won't take too long. I'm just going to take a small second to just kind of explain myself. What the heck is all this? What is this? What do I do? So this is basically, I make gaming videos or gaming commentaries on, I talk about my life and events and things that I've done and things that I've been through. So, yeah, that's basically what this is. The Acid Mango. Yeah. And with today's commentary, I have Halo 4 in the background as I tell you guys about my story about acid. Loosely in the sky with frickin' diamonds, LSD, lysergic acid, dimethylamide. Well, this is a story about the time that I had dropped acid. It's probably the best first video there'll ever be out there, ever. Hi, nice to meet you guys. I'm Acid Mangoes. I dropped acid. And by the way, before anything, I am not trying to influence you guys to take drugs. Drugs are bad. They're horrible. They do horrible things to your brain. Most of them, not all of them. All right, let's get on to the story. So, dropping acid. The first time I dropped acid. I've actually dropped acid twice in my lifetime. Again, I'm not trying to influence you guys to do this. So the first time I had dropped acid, about a year ago, I was a young, curious, young folk. I would always be sitting in my room just studying all these psychedelic drugs, like, all the time. So I found a little substitute to LSD called LSA. It is called lysergic acid amide, something like that. And where you could find this was in seeds called Hawaiian baby woodrose seeds or morning glory seeds. So I was at this freaking tool store, and I seen these morning glory seeds hanging on the wall, and I was like, oh my god. I need to freaking get these. I need to try them, dude. So I bought about like 20 packs and I spent like $30 on freaking morning glory seeds. So when I got home, I grinded them up in a little blender and I tried to just eat it with a spoon and I was like, oh, nope, not doing that. So then what I did was I grabbed some sweet potato chips and I dipped the chips in it like salsa, like chips and salsa, and I just ate it with chips. And it tasted a little better. But it was kind of worse because I guess you're not supposed to eat before you do Hawaiian baby woodrose seeds or morning glory seeds because it makes your stomach really, really upset. So maybe about half an hour after eating the seeds, I was walking upstairs to my room and all of a sudden I was getting like really dizzy and nauseous and I was feeling like I was about to freaking pass out on the floor. So I was laying on my bed, and then all of a sudden, I was just feeling sick. Just straight sick. So I get up, and I go to the bathroom, and all of a sudden, I'm just throwing up like crazy. It was almost like projectile barf. And I remember, as it was coming up, I could just taste straight sweet potato chips and morning glory seeds, and I couldn't eat the sweet potato chips for like another week. So about maybe like 5 minutes after throwing up, I get back into my room, and I put on some Netflix. And I think I started watching, like, it was some spoof movie of Fast and the Furious, and everything in the movie looked vibrant AF. I mean, it was bright. So about 20 minutes into the movie, I was tripping. I was like in mid-trip. I remember my mom came by my door, and she looked in, and she was like, hey, you alright? And I got like really scared for a second. I was just like, yeah, I'm good. But she just walked away, and I just stayed in my room, enjoyed the rest of my trip. So a little bit after the movie ended, I remember looking around my room and kind of observing everything around me. I remember looking at my wall and it was kind of like swirling into this little hole. And I remember the floor looking really jello-y, and I was looking at this plant in the corner of my room and it was kind of like waving and the leaves were kind of just like dancing a little bit. And about 30 minutes later, my parents left to go somewhere. I think they just went out to eat or something like that. And I went downstairs because I was starving at the time. It seemed like I haven't eaten anything for like a week. So I go downstairs and I cook up some food, and then I'm sitting at my counter where I'm eating, and I look out the back window, and the branches on this tree, they're just like forming into these giant fuzzy green letters. Like they didn't say anything, they were just letters sitting on a tree. I was like sitting there just staring at them like, what the heck? I think that was probably the craziest thing that I seen. And then after that, I just went upstairs, hung out by myself, relaxed for a little bit, and that was my first acid trip. Again, I'm not influencing any of you guys to do these things, because I don't recommend any of it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and if you guys have any questions, just throw them down in the comments, and peace out.